Hello all and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been a little while, I think it's been 3 weeks since I've last done a haul with you, but I am very happy to be back here with you. And what I will say is my bank manager is probably very happy that it has been 3 weeks since I've done a haul, because it means I've been spending a little less. Now, whereas I may have spent a little less over the past 3 weeks, it probably means I have been saving for this particular haul, because today's haul is absolutely huge. I think it's a little bit too big. I feel like you're going to be in here for like 30-40 minutes chatting all things summer, all things Zara, because honestly I've got about 12 items today, 10 of them being dresses, and each one of them is absolutely beautiful, and I truly want to keep them all, but I cannot afford to keep them all. So if there are any dresses here today that you think look amazing or things that I should keep, then please let me know. But I hope you enjoyed today's hauls. I hope it's not too long. I'm very happy to be back here with you guys and chatting with you, and I can't wait to show you what I've bought. Now, I'm sitting here with you guys on a bank holiday Monday, on a May bank holiday, which normally is like one of the hottest bank holidays at the start of the summer, but it has been an absolute letdown. It's been blustery, it's been wet, it's been grey here in the UK, but we have been told by the weatherman that there is a strong front of warm weather coming through. And no, I'm not trying to be a weather woman on YouTube, but I thought I'd let you know. So basically what that means is that when you look at these dresses and you click buy on Zara, I'm just trying to make you feel comfortable if you make any purchases today, because it isn't going to be raining forever. In the UK, our lockdown is starting to ease, so I'm saying get them summer dresses ready, because they always sell out before summer hits, and I really hope that I inspire you to buy some of these dresses today, because they will be sold out in a matter of weeks, and I hope that when this post goes up that they will in fact be still in stock. Now, my first item, and I've put all of these dresses out of the box onto a hanger, because I always find sometimes when you buy loads of stuff from Zara, that what actually tends to happen is that all the kind of stuff comes a little bit creased or squished down into a box, probably to save on delivery costs, which I'm not angry about, because they never charge you for delivery, which I think is another amazing thing from Zara. Now, this dress here is absolutely stunning on. I have tried these on already, so I will be popping these in the cutaway in case you think, why is she sitting to the left of the video? It's just so I can put them in the cutaway for you so you can have a good look. But this dress is beautiful. It's a really kind of nice, strong, structured material, so it's not too light, it's not too flimsy. It's obviously, I don't know what you can see here, but it's got basically a tiered dress system. It's a maxi dress. It goes all the way down to the ankles. It's got this beautiful elasticated waist, which not only is forgiving, it also means it keeps your boobs up. And also, because of the kind of like material just here, it means that if you are wearing a really strong strapless bra, that this will cover it and it won't show some of those lines. I always find, for me anyways, being a bit big busted, when I wear a strapless bra, they're always like really big and bulky. I can't just do a really like cute seamless one, and so because of that I always find it always shows up in your top. So I think when you've got a pattern over your bust area, properly make sure that that can't be seen. But this is absolutely beautiful, even down to the very straps, and I hope that you can see in the cutaways, because this for me was an absolute no-brainer. I put it on and I thought, oh, I've got a dress very similar to this from last year from H&M, but I honestly put it on and I thought, oh god, I've got to buy this one too. I'm gonna have two very similar dresses, but this is just too beautiful to send back. So this dress gets a massive thumbs up for me. I will definitely be purchasing. The price of it is $29.99, and I got this in a size small. For your future reference, I'm normally a size 8 to 10, but size small was more than forgiving and fitting enough. So for anybody else who's a similar size to me, I'd say size small is great. Now over to my second item. Now this is honestly my favourite item of the haul. Seriously, this is. And the reason being is, when I saw this online, I knew instantly this was the dress that I wanted, and I just literally hoped inside that it was going to fit well. And the reason being is that I saw Lydia Millen, who's an amazing and very famous YouTube, her fashion's amazing, but I saw her last year buy a Zimmermann dress in a very similar style, except for it had a collars here and button down neck down here, and it was so expensive. It looks absolutely amazing on her. The style of it is exactly what I would love, you know, very casual chic, very kind of structured and smart, but also can be quite casual, can be worn to kind of dinner events, drinks in a bar, pub gardens, for barbecues. It's just honestly so beautiful, but I just couldn't bring myself to spend the amount of money for that particular Zimmermann dress. So when I saw this dress, I couldn't believe my luck, because this dress is $29.99, so nowhere near those Zimmermann costs. It is beautiful. It is a halter neck, and it has a tie back, which you'll see here, and hopefully I'll be showing you all this in the cutaway. But it's halter neck back, it's really low in the back, it's got a nice structure to the actual kind of the middle part of you. It's absolutely stunning, and I can see myself wearing this in the races. Now I haven't got any races booked, but I can see myself wearing this throughout summer in so many different ways. I could be wearing it with flip-flops, I'll be wearing it with my castagna wedges. Honestly, I cannot wait to wear this dress, and I cannot wait to actually have those types of activities and events to go to so I can wear this. I mean, 13 months in the making of this lockdown now, and I think we have just taken all of our normal liberties for granted. So when we get these back, I say dress appropriately. All this time waiting, this is the time to find that dress, and this for me is what this dress is for me. And I got this in a size medium. Now the reason I got this in a size medium, in Zara I'm normally always a size small in their dresses. That's one thing I do like about Zara, is that I can feel pretty confident when I'm buying a dress. I don't have to buy like 5 different dress sizes to see which one will fit. But I did buy this in a medium as well, only being because I've got quite a big bust here, as you can see, or you're probably aware. And sometimes I find with halter necks that with a big bust, it means that you can end up spilling out the sides of it, or it just looks a bit not very garish. Now, the thing is, for me, the medium complements my bust completely, and I'm really happy about that. But it does mean that the waist is a little bit too big for me. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to get it tailored in. Now, for £30 for a dress that is that cheap, I don't mind spending a bit of money to get it tailored just to fit perfectly. And I think it's money well spent. And I think if you really look after this, try not to drink too many Pims or drink red wine, but if you really look after this, I feel like this is going to be a timeless piece. It's not going to be one of those pieces that you wear all the time, so I think that its wearability will last for a good few years. But I can see myself wearing this again and again. I absolutely love it. I'm really, really happy with it. So I hope you love it too. And if anybody else did see that Zimmermann dress from last year, I hope that you're watching this, so this gives you that indication of this is a dress that you need to buy. But yeah, love it. How many times can I say love it in this haul? I really don't know. Now my next item is, yes, another dress, because this haul is all about dresses, but it is this very, very sweet, cute, hot pink number. Now I have to say, if you spoke to me a couple of years ago, I probably would have said to you, I am not a pink girl, but as I have really experimented with colour last year, I am quite a pink girl, and I say that as I'm sitting here in this beautiful kind of really comfortable pink top from H&M, and this is from one of my other hauls. Absolutely love this top. I've got so much wear out of it. I think it's a $5.99, and it's just so cute. And I'm not really a midriff kind of like top wearer, but I wear high waisted jeans which are kind of really elasticated, so really forgiving, and then I wear this, and this is beautiful, and you can drop the shoulders on it too as well. But yeah, sorry, I digress. But if you do like this top, this is available on H&M still, and it's beautiful. I'll pop the link down below for this item as well. But going back to it, this dress is absolutely stunning. Now the reason I like this dress is because it's gathered at the waist, which means it really accentuates the female figure. I like to find things that gather at the waist and then go out over my hips, because it kind of gives me that hourglass shape without being concerned about if I'm eating too much, if I put on a few pounds in that week. But the other reason I really like it is just because of the low cutness as well. It's obviously not too low cut, but it gives that like real cute. I think sometimes when you wear a dress down to your ankle that's really, really long, sometimes for me I can feel quite a little bit too mumsy, and so I like to find something that is, you know, quite down to the ankle, but I then like to find something that's sexy up top, whether it be backless or whether it be low cut. So I think this dress does that for me. And once again, the price on this dress is $29.99. I know I've done Zara hauls before, but for me, I feel like Zara's price point is $29.99. I mean, I'm not arguing about it, it's amazing, but it does end up meaning that you think, oh, it's so cheap, I'll buy that, and then, you know, 10 items later, you're in a hole with your bank manager. But yeah, so it's gathered all the way around. It's got these adjustable spaghetti straps, which are amazing, so it's great for different sizes. But I've got this one in a size small, beautiful. I hope you guys like it. What I am struggling with is I like too many of these dresses. I cannot afford to buy these all. So if you could let me know in the comments what you think I should keep, I would really, honestly, I would really appreciate it. But yeah, this is stunning. If you're looking for a dress for maybe a wedding or a really nice barbecue party, I think this one is it. Now over to my next item, and it's another dress, and it is in this beautiful lilac colour. Now if you followed me for a little while, you'll know that I really found a love for lilac at the back end of last year when I bought like a lilac puffer jacket, and I just love the colour. I don't know what it is about it. I look at it and I instantly feel joy, I feel happiness from the colour. And then when I wear it, obviously it's quite complementive to my skin tone. So yeah, I just love anything lilac. But what I would say is I don't often find many lilac things available online. So when I do find something, I think, yeah, I've got to try it. Now this is a dress of $29.99. It is very sweet, I think. It's very modest because I feel like it's got this spaghetti strap. It isn't adjustable, so that's a point to note. But what I like about it is that it's kind of a very soft neckline. It is definitely not very low cut. It's kind of very modest. And it's down, it's like a maxi dress again, but it's not down to the ankle. It's kind of just like halfway between your knee and ankle. And I quite like that. And what I do like is at the very bottom, it's got this structured layer here, so it makes it very, very floaty. But yeah, I love this dress. I would say if I found this dress in a black or white, I wouldn't purchase it. So I do think I'm only purchasing it purely for the colour. But I just can't help it because I don't have much lilac in my wardrobe, so I feel like I have to wear it. And the great thing about this dress, it is just, you know, it's $29.99, so it's very cheap. And I think it's something that you could literally just wear anywhere. You could wear it, you know, throw it on to pop to the shop with your hair in a bun or a ponytail. You could wear this on the beach with your flip-flops, you know, you're not worried about the sand and dirt going on it. So I feel like this is really versatile dresses. I have got similar dress styles to this from last year, and I got it in a white and I believe a baby blue, and I've just found that I'd often wear them around the house again and again. I think I only stopped wearing them because we got a puppy and she used to jump and like rip her claws through the dress, but she's much more well behaved, or kind of. She's still a little bit of a terrorist, but yeah, so I love this dress, and this is definitely another item. I'm just waiting for the weather, just because as soon as the weather's out, I'm going to be walking down the street in my summer dress, even if it's only off to Waitrose or Tesco's. But yeah, so I've got this one in a size small, like most of the dresses. It's $29.99, and I will pop the reference and the link for you guys down below in the comments. Now over to my next item, which is another white dress. Now what I would say about this dress is it's very, very similar to the white dress that I just showed you before, but I'm in an R in whether or not I should be showing you two very similar dresses, but I have to, and the reason being is because of this. This dress is similar style in the fact that it's backless, it's got low back, it's kind of comes up to your neck in a way that really complements your shoulder bones, makes yourself look like you've got a really slight neck and a very slight kind of shoulders. And once again, it comes down at the waist, it pulls in, and it's floaty just below the knee. So it's a very similar dress, but the reason I'm showing you this is because I got this in a size small, and the other dress I had to get in a size medium because it wasn't very forgiving around the top half. And I think this is where this dress wins, in the sense of if you are conscious about your top half or the way it looks, or sometimes your top half is maybe a little bit bigger than your lower half, then I think this will be a dress for you, purely because it's got these elasticated shoulders at the back, which means that it's much more forgiving. I find with the other dress, it's so structured that you have to be a particular size, and it has to fit to a particular size for a body frame, which is why I couldn't get a size small in that dress. Whereas this one, I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness with it. It allows you to wear it, it works around your body. Your body's not working for the dress is working for you, which is why I love. The only downside with this is that I think is what Zara did is they forgot to line the back of this dress well. Now you can't really see it here in the camera, but you could if you're wearing a black thong or even a kind of a nude thong. I think this is a little bit too thin. They should have double lined it, which is a real shame because I do love this. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma now because I don't know whether to keep the previous one or this one. What I would say the difference between the other dress is that the other dress is very structured. So it's perfect for races, it's perfect for christenings or places where you want to be summer chic smart. Whereas I feel like this is a bit more forgiving. This is the kind of place that you could wear this out on a summer evening and be sweaty and not have to worry about it. I feel like you would be more comfortable in this. Whereas the other dress, which is structured, I feel like if you would sweat, you would just feel uncomfortable. You'd be sitting there and I can literally see myself in Cotton Beach Club in Ibiza wearing that, watching the sunset and literally being baked by the sun and sweating and just feeling really uncomfortable. Whereas I feel like this would be much more comfortable. So I'm in an iron as to what dress. I will not keep the both of them. I'm an iron between which one, and I feel like it will still be the structured one purely because I lusted over the Zimmermann dress last year, and I feel like this is kind of satisfying that urge, scratching that itch. But yeah, I just wanted to really explain that to you guys in case you do and ahhing between them, because I think that's really helpful advice. It might not be, but I hope it is, guys, because that's what I'm here for. I want to tell you about my experience and what I'm finding here. So here we are. But yeah, once again, this is a $29.99 dress. As I say, I got this in a small, fits lovely, and yeah, if you fancy it, give it a try. So over to my next item, we've got another dress. Now this is a bit of a wild card item for me, and the reason that I found it a bit of a wild card is that I do love the gingham print. I have the gingham print in a lot of stuff, but I don't have it in a red and white check. So that was the reason why it was a bit of a wild card. I do like red on me, but I'd never really find myself wearing that very much. And the reason I like this dress is it's very different to the other dresses. It's got this very cute kind of buttled down bit in the middle all the way down to the bottom of the dress, which means that you can actually undo them to give yourself a little bit of leg to make it a little bit more sexy, a bit more floaty, which I quite like about that. It's also got that very low cut that we were talking about, very similar to the pink dress earlier on. The straps aren't adjustable, so that is a note. So I find that I tend to prefer dresses with adjustable straps, just so I feel more comfortable around my bust. But what I did really like is the back of this. It's got a much lower back than usual, and it's got a very sweet kind of laced bit where you kind of pull tight, which then actually pulls the straps tight on the dress, so it kind of works together. But yeah, this is a very beautiful dress. I can't actually remember how much this one actually costs, and it doesn't have a label on it, but I'm going to throw a guess out there that it's $29.99 because every other dress has been $29.99. And you know what, I'll start editing this and realise it's not, but hey. But yeah, I got this in a size small. Once again, it fitted really well. I just don't know if this is really going to be something for me. I think it's a beautiful dress, but I can't see myself reaching again and again for this, purely because I'm not used to wearing red. But maybe that should be a reason for me to buy it, because I always try and change my neural pathways with regards to how I dress. I have kind of touched on this subject before, but what I found myself is pre-COVID, I feel like I was just in a rhythm. So for example, I would go to work in an office in London. I would always buy the same types of clothes, which has to be smart. So I'd go to Zara, I'd buy the same types of clothes year in, year out, just a different colour, slightly different cut. And I got myself in a bit of a rut. So I feel like with COVID, what I did really like about it was it was a chance actually just to stay at home and not kind of wear the same kind of things, and it allowed me to just kind of work on my style a bit, kind of change what I was buying and wear different things at home, and actually realise that some of the clothes that I used to wear didn't actually make me feel that great. I felt like a robot, like, you know, you put this clothing on and this is who you're going to be. And I just really found that actually clothing is a form of expression. It is art, it's creative. It's how you express how you feel, and it's not necessarily just an expression of who you are, it's who you are on that particular day. And that's why I just love clothes, and that's why I'm always on these hauls with you guys, because I just love the creation of it. I love like finding new items, and it gives me a different type of feeling. And I feel like, you know, if we're going to put a little bit of wisdom in with this haul, is exactly that. Use your clothes as an expression of who you are in that day. Find a bit of courage to wear different clothes, different items, see what they're like. Because, you know, you only get one life. So why not just try and express yourself in a multitude of different ways? And yeah, here I am. Maybe it's a little bit too deep for a Zara haul, but yeah, that is kind of my relationship with fashion, and has been for the past kind of year. And that's why I'm just really enjoying kind of creating and buying different clothes and wearing different clothes, because, you know, it makes me feel good. So I hope these hauls make you feel good too. Now, my next item is another dress, and it's pink, very similar to this top. I love this colour pink. And do you know what? I think when I put this on, you'll see in the cutaways how similar this dress is to the baby blue dress that I showed you earlier. Now, it is very similar in the sense that it's got a really gathered kind of It's got a really gathered bust area. It's got the kind of same thick wide straps, although these aren't elasticated. It is down to the knee once again, and it's got a few structured tiers, not as many as the blue one. And what I would say is I do prefer the cut and the fit and the style of the blue one. I think those few extra touches on the straps, few extra tiers across the kind of bottom half of the dress really makes a difference for me. However, the colour of this is absolutely beautiful, and I do like this too. Now, once again, the price of this is $29.99, and I got this in a size small, and it fits beautifully. I feel like it's just such a forgiving dress. This is the kind of dress that you would want to wear in a barbecue. This is the kind of dress you would want to wear in a pub garden all day in a day for day drinking, purely because you just feel comfortable in it. You can hoist it up if you're getting too hot. You can bring it up on your leg and get a bit of fresh air to your leg. And also, it's so big that you can really pull it down and get a bit of warmth to you if it's a bit too cold. But the other thing as well is that it completely covers kind of your midriff and your legs area, so you feel really comfortable if you're feeling bloated from drinking, eating too much, which is what I do every weekend. But yeah, another great dress at a great price point that I just had to show to you guys. Now, here we have another dress. Now, I'm really hesitant to pull this dress up because this dress looks like absolute nothing on the hanger. It's one of those dresses that I feel bad for, because if you saw it in a shop, you would walk past it because it just doesn't look very nice. And in addition, the colour of it is really not the kind of colour that I would normally go for. And I'll show it to you. And this is what it looks like on the hanger. It looks kind of nondescript. But I will be showing it to you in the cutaway, and you'll see why this dress is pretty amazing for what it is. It's $27.99, and I got it in a size small. But basically what it is a maxi dress, which is a halter neck up the top, and the halter neck has basically these kind of real long strands. Now, you could wear these strands in a different multitude of ways. You could have it so it's just tied at a knot at the back. You could also bring the strands back round and wrap it around your waist, which is what I've done and shown you in the cutaway. And it actually gives the dress more shape. It gives it that more figure. It's very feminine. It's very bohemian. I feel like you'd wear it with a nice pair of like maybe gladiator or leather ankle strap sandals, and it looks beautiful. Now, what I will say is I feel like the colour matches the style of the dress a lot, but once again, it's just not a colour I would normally wear. It's a colour that I find tends to make me feel really like my skin much more mousy. I have that sometimes if I haven't got a bit of a tan, I have a bit of a grey tone to my skin, and I feel like this colour just brings that out. But I put this on and tried it, and my other half was like, oh my god, I love that dress. This is the most amazing dress out of everything that I bought, which I was really surprised about because I put it on and I was like, this is going back. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, this is definitely a wild card, and I'm glad I bought it because it actually looks better online than it would ever look in a shop. So I feel like this might sell because it sits online. Now, moving on to the last few items of today's haul. Don't worry guys, hang in there. I know it's been a bit of a long slog, but I'm sure most of you can agree with me that some of these dresses have been absolutely stunning. And I hope if you do buy them that they bring you joy in the summer months to come. But these last two outfits are actually shirts. So they're not quite dresses, but they're shirt dresses. So as you know, today's theme is purely summer dresses. But I had to show this to you guys. I'm in an RM because I know there's been a lot of dresses through this, but I had to show these to you because these are linen dresses. Now, if you watched my H&M haul, you know I love linen for summer. I think it looks fresh, it looks crisp, it can be worn in so many ways. It can be really heavily ironed, it can be worn very smartly, but it also can then be worn very casually, especially as you wear it, it becomes more crinkled. But I like these because I feel like these are good throwovers or cover-ups for when you're wearing a bikini for on the beach. You know how it is, if you're going to a really nice kind of beach spot, you often want to go for lunch, and when you go for lunch you have to wear a cover-up, and sometimes some of these places then turn into a bit of a party in the evening. And this is why I like this particular shirt dress, because I feel like this oozes casual chic. Like, I feel like the actual linen looks designer, the feel of it is very designer, and it's for a fraction of the price. Now, this is $49.99, which is obviously a little bit more expensive for Zara, but it definitely shows in the material. Now, this is very, very baggy. Now, I got this in a size small, and I kind of wish I maybe have got this in an extra small so it wasn't as baggy. Obviously, the whole style of it is to be oversized. How I would wear this is wear this with kind of a rope kind of belt to pull it in. So a rope belt that you could just throw into your beach bag. But I just love that you can roll the shoulders up, wear this on the beach, have your bikini underneath and feel completely covered, and then, you know, if it gets wet, you could hang it up on your beach umbrella, it will dry. But yeah, absolutely stunning. Just a little bit too big for me. So if you're the same size of me, or I would say definitely size down to the extra small, and maybe, yeah, just in general, just size down. And then what we've got here is basically the same kind of style dress. The only difference is it doesn't have a collar. It's kind of that open collar here, but it's the same type of material. And I think the price of this one, oh, actually it's a little cheaper because it's not the premium linen range. So this one's £29.99, and obviously we've discussed my love for pink, so this is why I got this. I don't know if this is something that I would buy for a cover up, and I'll tell you the reason why is that when you go for lunch, often what's happened is your bikini, especially your bottom half of your bikini, is still wet. And I think if you have a wet bikini on this will really show as a bright pink. And for me, that makes me feel just maybe a little bit uncomfortable. I get it, you're on a beach and maybe shouldn't be feeling uncomfortable. But for that reason, I'm not sure I will keep this. I do have something quite similar to this from last year from H&M, which was a much deeper pink, and I didn't wear it. Now, I'm sitting here thinking I didn't wear it, but I also didn't go on many holidays. I did luckily go on one holiday during the kind of weird year that last year was, but I just didn't find myself reaching for it, and I feel like that will probably be the same for this dress. So for that reason, I don't think I'm going to keep this one. And what I will do is try and send this one back and see if I can get an extra small. But that is it, and honestly, it feels like a bit of a marathon. We did so much there, so many dresses. But I have honestly really enjoyed that haul a little too much. I'm not gonna lie, like now after I've done this haul with you, I've got to sit there and work out what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping. So if you have any thoughts on that, please let me know in the comments. If you have liked today's haul, then it would be great if you could give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you wish to see future videos from me. But it has been great to be back with you guys and shopping with you. I hope you all are doing well and having a lovely week. I hope that some of you in the UK have actually managed to secure an outdoor dining reservation, because it's been so hard ever since the lockdown slightly eased. But I wish you all a very good week. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon.